Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for joining me on the porch today, where I am just a humble gas station owner in the middle of nowhere, and people are just passing on by, going to their destination. Everyone's rush, rush, rush. You know, sometimes you sit down, you take the quiet life, you relax. And today we have a very special guest, Jarvis Johnson, YouTuber, problem solver, intellectual, guy who does stuff that is...
Dude, you actually hit the nail on the head. I am exactly that.
Anything else you'd add to that?
I think stuff is
businessman.
Businessman with a business plan.
Yeah.
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
You come up with that?
Yes.
Cool. That's sick. How hot are you in here? I'm out here in the desert.
I'm surprisingly good, but I can't move. If I move too much, I'll immediately break into a sweat. I'm the kind of guy that sweats like doing the dishes.
You told me that you sweat.
It's happening in my
torso. Hit hard.
It might be where you are too, because I think I'm getting a lot of the AC.
I'm under the bright lights.
That's like your gracious move as a host. I'm getting a good waft.
Yeah.
Of the Black & Decker.
Well, let's do a bit of a hot seat thing to break the ice really quick. Just because I think you're a good guy, you're a cool guy, but I just want to ask you something.
Oh, I'm in.
First, okay, I made a little Photoshop here. So You're familiar with the trolley problem?
Yes.
Okay, everyone knows and loves the trolley problem.
Right.
Okay, so essentially the trolley problem, we have an operator of the trolley, 2 tracks, one damages a handful of people, one single person. Now, I wanted to ask you a question here. So there's one track on this trolley. You are the operator.
I'm the operator. Well, I'm the guy.
You're the guy with the handle. So you decide where this train is going to go.
And the train is the notable thing here about the trolley problem is the train is already going towards the 5 people.
Yes.
And I would have to intervene.
Yes.
In order to switch the track over so that it would kill the one person.
Yes, you'd have to pull the lever to change it.
And I do like that he has a frowny face on because this is not a fun time.
It's not an easy choice.
Not an easy choice.
Especially with what you're about to be presented with. So on the first track here, on this trolley problem, we have Pokemon as a franchise.
No, okay.
Yes, which you're a big fan of.
I'm a big fan of Pokemon.
You have a Go phone.
I do have a Pokemon Go phone. You know, I'm like a technology hoarder. So whenever I replace something, I don't replace it and I keep it. And I think to myself, I'll use this for something.
Yeah.
And that has almost never been true except for when I realized how much battery Pokemon Go would use on my phone. So I'm like, why not use my old phone as my Go phone?
You make friends out there going?
More than you'd think.
Okay.
More than you'd think. Because Pokemon Go has a vibrant, lovely community of all ages, which I think is really neat. Go to a Pokemon Go event, you see families, you see like 2 old ladies like tapping each other on the shoulder because they got a cool Pokemon. That's what it's all about.
Then you knock them out of the way.
Yeah, well, because they're in my way, and so
you make friends, you make enemies going.
I absolutely make enemies. Yeah, you can't get to the top without making a few enemies.
Well, keep that in mind in this trolley problem because first there's Pokemon Go. Next we have your Jarvis Johnson Gold YouTube channel. That's also in the mix.
Oh my God, there's so many. Oh dear.
Now, granted, you have 2 channels.
Yeah, I mean, hey, maybe there's some other channels lying in wait.
Okay, so that's it's at least you have a backup. Third is Magic the Gathering.
Okay,
which you are a big Magic the Gathering.
Big Magic guy. What is going to be? Who am I going to have to kill to save all of this?
Well, it's a big choice. This is a little more conceptual.
Right.
This is an ice cold beverage when it gets too hot.
Right, and you brought me out here to the desert.
Yeah.
And so that looks.
So imagine the feeling of an ice cold drink on a hot summer's day and how nice that concept is. And you wouldn't be able to do that anymore if you let this trolley go this direction.
Right. So is this like if the trolley knocks all these things out?
Yeah.
I say knockout because that's a Pokemon term. Nothing dies.
Yeah. Use it while you can.
Use it while I can. And so is this if I ever ask for ice in my beverage, they say, what's that?
Yeah, that it disappears as a concept.
Right, and we can't reinvent it.
No.
Okay. Or what happens to the polar ice caps?
The polar ice caps, well, you can't, it's the concept. No one has decided to take that and put it in a nice, cool glass.
And I can't decide. I'm like psychically forbidden from doing that.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
Okay,
if you
that
try
makes
to make it happen, you're going to feel a deep sense of sadness.
Oh no.
In your soul.
Okay. Can't have that.
Okay, and that's the first track. I'm just going to put the second track here. It's me.
Oh.
So I need to get a sense of where we are at.
Yeah, no, this is a great jumping off point.
No more Pokemon. No more Pokemon Worlds. Pokemon.
No Magic Con.
You'll have to get rid of your phone.
No Jarvis Johnson Gold. No ice.
No ice in any drink ever again.
Wow.
But then on the flip side is me, which,
How'd you get there, man? What are you doing down there? Who did
things
that?
get, we're out here in the desert. You get, bandits, marauders.
Who were just like, because to put someone in this situation, you've
They're
got to have a
sick.
lot of faith in a train coming.
Yeah.
Like-
There's not a lot of transport out here too. I don't know where they got the trolley either.
If you can tie up 6 people, you could put all 6 people on one track and then take me out of commission.
Right.
So that you just kill this. This is like a jigsaw situation. where
Yes.
They like really want to put me to the test.
This is a jigsaw situation. Except I'm sort of being a pick-me here. So I'm pick-me jigsaw.
It is interesting because my options are save a life
Yeah.
or just like destroy a lot of capitalistic value.
Which you
A lot of market cap.
Yeah, you might destroy a lot of people's livelihoods.
That's what I'm thinking about.
And that's no judgment. Will I think about it for the rest of this conversation? I will.
Yeah, no. And that's why I want to keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
There's something to be said for taking no action.
So just let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah, I mean, because to intervene is to play God.
So you think if you don't pull that lever, then it's not your fault. But if you pull the lever and save those properties, but I die, you're a killer?
So that's the thing, is that if you die, I am a killer and I would think about it for the rest of my life. Do people know that I'm the guy who ruined Pokemon? Or does it just blip out of existence? We're in a timeline where it doesn't exist.
It's sort of a Back to the Future thing.
Got it.
It just kind of evaporates. So you could get away with it. They wouldn't know. Granted, I would tell everybody because I was a witness.
But I saved your life.
Yeah, but I'm invested in truth. I'm a journalist.
Right.
So
But you sound
they
like
wouldn't know what I'm talking about.
They wouldn't know what you're talking about. You'd be like a crazy person.
Yeah.
You'd be like, and in Magic the Gathering is gone because of this guy. And they're like, who the what?
Yeah, I'd be like, there was an electric rat that like zapped.
That would never work.
And they would make them fight, and kids loved it.
You mean people liked cold drinks?
Yeah, no one would know. They would be sipping on their warm pina colada.
Scalding hot tea on a hot day.
Yeah, they'd think I'm nuts.
And this is just because I'm a very guilty person.
Okay.
And I do like to sleep at night, and that's already difficult. I would, and don't let this go to your head, but I would save your life, Ian.
That's so what a fucking mishap. You'd lose Pokemon?
I would.
I shan't. Damn.
I think in a way, I think it's selfish. Like, because I'm selfish, as we all are, and I think that my creature comforts, no pun intended, they're nice, but the crippling guilt. And look at his little face.
I know.
He's just minding his own business.
It was a manipulative photo.
Yeah,
sure.
If I were to kill, I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
Okay.
I might strap myself to the tracks after this.
There's a lot of room.
There is.
So we could have added more. I don't know. What else would you have added in your passions?
Well, now that I've decided to kill them, absolutely nothing.
Okay, we're locked in.
Right.
Yeah.
Who would I add to save? women and children.
Right, of course.
Mother Teresa.
Yes, yes.
All sorts of, and I would like credit for that as well.
Well, actually, you know what's
The Twin Towers.
You know what's fucked up is actually it crops, but right here is all of the women and children of the world.
Oh no!
Yeah, unfortunately,
Oh,
but you've
God.
already made your mind up.
I made a horrible mistake.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh God!
But-
and now, and look, you're alive, but like
I'm chilling, though.
our human race, you're chilling.
Yeah,
The human race is not doing so hot.
I'm having
after
a
this.
nice toasty,
We cannot repopulate.
a warm glass of milk.
There won't be future generations to celebrate this moment that we just had because they all died.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Before we started recording, we were talking about. I pondered the question: do you ever lie in bed and think, "What if someone just came in and killed you?"
Yeah, it was like a moment of sincerity from you, where it was unrelated to anything.
I got quiet. I kind of stared
Yeah.
off into the distance.
So a new thought has arisen.
Yeah. And you were like, sometimes, because I do.
Yeah.
And what I brought up was that really if someone broke in and I went for like my baseball bat,
Right.
I just would hope that I didn't look stupid when I did that swing.
I think you would look. You ever play baseball?
No. And that's my fear, that I would look dumb with the swing, because I'm jumping out of bed.
Right.
I got like MeUndies on that have like
Right.
Cupid arrows and
Yeah,
things.
yeah. Metal
And-
bat, wooden bat.
Wooden bat.
Okay, that's a little bit of a flex because I feel like metal bat, you're gonna do some damage.
Because it's a little harder,
Yeah.
it makes me cooler if I can get the good hit.
If you get a good hit, maybe despite having never played baseball, you get added to the Hall of Fame. A guy
Right.
he went out swinging is what they'll say about you.
Yeah, and I will go out.
Yeah.
I will definitely go out. I just hope I don't look too stupid trying to swing the bat, or if I drop it.
Right, because when your life is on the line, you do think about how stupid you look.
Because that would be even worse. Like,
Right.
not only was he killed, but he was
looked
looking
like a
so
dork.
dumb.
Yeah.
He that was his best effort.
Right, that's the best you could do.
I need to get a metal bat. Should get two.
2 metal bats.
Dual wield.
Dual wield akimbo.
Yeah, or I juggle them.
You just start you blind them with your circus training.
Between now and taping this, I got one. Or
Right.
when this comes out,
And
I did.
between now and taping this, I got a series of throwing stars
Yeah.
that I became a marksmith.
Yeah.
A marksmith? That's the word, right? Marksman. I smith marks.
You're Mark Smither.
Yeah, I'm a Mark Smith sounds like the brand of a throwing star.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Like a Navy SEAL Mark Smith.
Yeah.
95.
I should plant right by my bedside table. I should also have a handful of sand. I just
Ha! You
Right
wouldn't
in the eye.
expect it. You wouldn't
Yeah.
know like what's going on.
between when we had this conversation and when this comes out, I attached a bunch of paint cans to ropes when the
Right.
door opens that
Right.
they swing down and they'll hit you in the head.
I contracted Palantir to set up like
Yeah.
computer vision based AI powered sniper rifles.
Yes.
At various points of interest
And
in my home.
I put so many marbles on the floor.
Oh, dude,
There's
you won't even.
marbles everywhere.
Oh my gosh! I hope you're wearing the right kind of shoes because you might slip on those marbles.
I also said I would just be worried that if someone like broke in, just please close the door behind you, because Ruben will get out, my cat, and that would bother me in my last month. I'd be like, is the door open?
I mean, I think that just proves that you have a heart of gold, and you're putting your heart in the right place.
Well, he can't hack it out there.
Yeah,
He would be so
We've
done.
kind of screwed with in domesticating animals. We kind of screwed them over. a
Yeah,
little
he'd
bit.
be so screwed. But you were saying you had a story about someone
Yeah,
coming
so-
into your home.
So, the year is 2019, pre-COVID, and I just got back home from a late night at a birthday party.
Popular.
Yeah, I want to say I was like at a bar. I can't even remember whose birthday it was, but it was like 2 a.m. I got in, Ubered. I was a little tipsy. I don't even think I had a car at this point. And you ever like stumble home? I lived upstairs. I lived in a duplex upstairs. You ever stumble home and then you like shut the door, and I just like sat on my couch for a bit, and like not lock up like the second you get in?
No, I always lock up.
Okay, well, this was my mistake because I'm like lying there on my, like I'm like I'll do it in a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna turn off all the lights
And you'll lock.
and I'll lock everything.
Because what's going to happen?
What's
Nothing.
gonna what could possibly happen? I live on the second story, right? Who's gonna come up the stairs?
Yeah, they'll get the first floor first.
Or so I thought, because I'm lying in bed and I'm on my phone, like so.
Yeah.
And there is a door right here. The lights in my room are off, but the lights in the hallway are on.
Mm-hmm.
And what that creates is a silhouette
Okay.
if someone were to walk into the doorway. And I look up from my phone after hearing like a rustle.
Yeah.
And I thought it was, I had my dog Dipper at the time. He was maybe 13 weeks old or something. He was like super young.
Yeah.
I thought it was just him moving in his sleep. I look up in the doorway and there's a silhouette of a man in the hallway. And this was like a small Silver Lake apartment.
And Dipper, was he just off the clock?
He was off the clock.
He's just like, I don't know.
He was one, a puppy, two, probably had a long day.
Long day
at the being a dog factory.
Or Dipper.
Yeah. The fault of the dynamic range of my eyes that I can't make out any details because he's backlit and I'm in a dark room.
Cinematic,
honestly. And for whatever reason, fear wasn't the first emotion.
Okay.
It was more of a like, it's go time.
Oh, you were like,
I don't have a
finally. You were like, I've been waiting.
I was like,
for
I've been waiting.
moment.
My training has prepared me for this moment.
I finally can enact Castle Doctrine.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been waiting.
This is my time. This is the non-existent Californian stand your ground laws are about to come into effect for me right now, who doesn't have a gun. I fashioned one out of the Adderall and aspirin that's in my
and the throwing stars under your pillow.
And the throwing stars under my pillow, of course. The Mark Smith 95.
Yes.
And so the first thing I do, again, I wasn't thinking in this moment. I just turn on. I mentioned I couldn't see. I turn on my flashlight.
Oh yeah.
And I shine it in his face.
Yeah.
And I go, "Yo, what the fuck?"
But usually you turn the light on and then they look like a creepy pasta creature.
Right. It's Slender Man waiting for me. The thing was, I wanted to even the playing field because he being backlit meant that he could see me.
Right.
And I like jumped out of my bed because I was still fully clothed, like on top of my like duvet cover. I like charged forward and they're like almost surprised. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then they were kind of like, I noticed that they weren't armed. So I was like, okay. I kind of like hold the light in their face and I'm like shouting at them and I'm kind of like pushing them out towards the doorway. I don't think I was fully clothed. I think I was in boxer shorts.
I was about to ask, are you in jeans on your bed?
No, because I was like, I wouldn't have been in jeans on my bed. So I was in
okay, I'm glad you clarified.
Yeah.
Because I was getting kind of bothered by that.
That was the issue. Yeah.
And if I were him, that would have
been the thing that scared you.
That would have been upsetting.
Not the light in your face. You go, jeans on the bed?
I'm like, I had to come here and tell you, what are you doing?
I've actually been called here by the Dirty Sheets Alliance to say, don't do this.
You go at him.
I go at him. And so I get them out the door to the top of the stairs. And they start apologizing. And I'm like...
They folded.
And they were like... They told me to come upstairs.
The voices.
In the moment, I was like, is this like a Uber delivery?
Yeah.
Except for they did like door to bed service.
That would be nice.
Yeah, where you say like, hey, come on in.
Yeah.
Come to my bed, drop it off.
Yeah.
Right next to my face. And they were like, no, grinder. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I said that I was fully clothed. I do think that maybe also my shirt was off.
Oh, so they had a different idea of what was going down.
I think that's what happened.
And probably downstairs was just some guy, jeans on, laying on his bed,
waiting
just going,
for a good
what
time.
happened, man?
So that's kind of what I thought
Yeah.
was going on, because they said that someone on Grindr had told them that the door was open. At which point I'm like,
That's a power move.
my Grindr fellas,
Yeah.
be safer. Like, don't just,
Yeah.
I get it. But imagine the consequences for those around you if you say the door's open and someone else's door is open.
And give the wrong address.
And you give the wrong address. They were in the stairwell, and I was in like a This Is Sparta position where
Yeah.
I could have like kind of pushed them down the stairs, because they were facing front me. And so I was like, if I needed to push them down the stairs, that was my next move.
They don't realize you had already assessed the situation. You had 4 different avenues of taking their head off.
I had a few different, I had throwing stars in tow.
They were so close
They were
to
so close.
demise.
Honestly, they were in their, the red sliver of HP. The like thing from Pokemon, the do
Yes.
that was like playing.
Your vision, there's just like a... You
Yeah.
were scanning like, there's, okay, picture frame, sharp, grab that.
Everything's
head.
moving in slow
Yeah.
motion. And as I'm telling them to leave, they're like sticking around, and they say, "Hey, can I ask you a question?"
Okay.
And I'm like, "What could this possibly be?"
Yeah.
And their question is, "Do you make YouTube videos?"
Oh my God.
I could not believe it. I
Wow.
could not believe I had a bed intruder that then recognized me, or
Yeah.
was it all a front and they were a super fan?
You'll probably never know. What did you say? Did you say no?
I said no, or I said go away or something. I like kind of shut the door on them.
Oh, wow. Rude.
Yeah, it's just honestly good point.
Kind of mean.
Yeah, it's not my
You
not my
didn't-
proudest moment.
You didn't offer him like a glass of water? or
Right. I
anything?
should have had him come sit down.
You probably would have had a long night coming
Yeah,
up.
that is pretty scary to accidentally and it's not breaking and entering; it's more just entering. But it is
Right.
like trespassing. I know there was a trend on TikTok where people were doing that, just like walking
Right.
into people's homes.
So sick. So
Yeah,
funny.
it was like amazing.
That's so
Dubs in the chat actually.
so sick.
Yeah, dude. I kind of never got a good answer on what was going on.
You didn't get closure.
I never got closure, but the good news was I was planning to move the next week.
Oh, so it was fine.
So I was like, okay, this couldn't have happened at a better time.
Yeah. Well, next time I'll knock.
yeah, I
That
would
was my
appreciate
bad.
that.
And
have a better cover story, man.
yeah, I did not do the yes and training
Yeah,
on that one
that
on
was-
the B&E.
Right.
You do the magic.
I do.
Magic the Gathering.
I do gather.
Do you use the full name?
It depends. If someone asks me to clarify.
Do you ever say MTG?
I do. I never say MTG.
If someone said that, do you think they're a narc in the scene?
Right. Or they're talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah. Oh, you guys MTG? I would not trust that guy.
I actually think that more people say MTG referring to Marjorie Taylor Greene than say MTG referring to Magic the Gathering. I don't know if that's true, but that's how I feel. But I do. In fact, my first internet handle was Magic Jarvis. And it was Magic Jarvis because when I signed up for RuneScape in 2004, I needed my friends in middle school. I didn't know how MMOs worked.
Okay.
So when I typed in Jarvis and they were like, that's already taken. I'm like, well, I have to clarify which Jarvis
Right.
it is. It's the Jarvis they play Magic with, Magic Jarvis.
FaZe got it already.
And then people were like, is this a Magic Johnson reference? And I said, who is that? Because I didn't know very much about basketball at the time.
You weren't tapped in yet.
I wasn't.
Prolific Magic the Gathering MTG player.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson.
He changed his whole first name.
Yeah. You ever do real magic?
I learned so I had friends. You know, you have a friend who gets really into magic.
Would you be offended if I were like, you have an energy that you would know magic?
I don't take offense to that. I, in fact, was going to say that I kind of do give that energy.
Okay, good.
I learned. Okay, I'm glad you know.
Yeah.
I know one magic trick.
Okay.
It involves a deck of cards.
We don't do that here.
Yeah. Otherwise, because I had a friend getting into it, I was like, that'll be your thing.
Right. You don't want because then you get a rivalry. Then you're in a prestige situation.
Exactly.
And that goes bad quick.
It goes, oh my God.
Yeah.
And which of us has a twin will be the determiner of who is the final the last man standing.
Yeah, it's a dark arts thing you don't want.
Yeah, you do not.
I did a magic show when I was a kid once. I invited all my family, cousins, aunts, uncles, and it was my big move was the false pitcher where you pour it and it's a double lid, so it looks like it's draining. Do you know the one I'm talking about? That's particular.
I know a lot of times the trick with those sorts of magic tricks is that there is a special. I like the magic tricks that don't require special stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely lowbrow.
I wouldn't go so far because people like there's like a market for like professional magicians who like sell tricks.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is because they build really fancy contraptions.
Yeah, it's a clever thing, and it's easy to use for the most part, unless you're an idiot like me. Because I filled this pitcher with milk, and the bit is you have a newspaper, and you make a cone with the newspaper.
Oh, I've seen this,
And then you pour it, and it looks like you pour pretty much half of the pitcher, but it actually goes into the thin layer, and it makes it shrink.
Right.
So
it has like a little gap up top, so when you pour it into it, it just goes into the other side.
Itself.
And so then do you drip anything into the...
No, you kind of cover it, but you hold it and you go, look, where
the water would come out. So you don't see the water coming out of the pitcher.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then you hold up the paper and it's dry and you go, ta-da, I did. And I poured milk all over my crotch in front of everyone. And they all laughed at me and they said, look at this little piss baby idiot.
That's such a funny bit.
And
if you did that on purpose, hilarious.
That is a funny bit.
Yeah.
And then I had to walk around with the milk pants.
Were you at home or you went to
my grandma's house? And they all go, no, you can't. No, you have to wear your shame.
Wow. You just made a mistake.
And that's why I think even Magic the Gathering, the word magic upsets me a little bit.
I do understand, yeah.
But magic has become the new hip thing.
It has.
Everyone's hounding me. Frankly, I'm sick of it.
Right. There was a crowd outside of your house.
Every person, this happened like 2 days ago. There was like 5 people swarmed at a little gathering.
Yeah.
That's
what you call a bunch of, like 4 more Magic players.
Yes.
You call it a gathering.
They're like, do you play Magic? Do you play Magic? Everyone does this.
Yeah. It's become a scourge.
I'll be honest. We played together early on, and you're so good at it that it made me want to quit. I was intimidated by the knowledge base. But
the thing was, you said that, and I don't even think that day I was mostly like going around and helping other people play. I was trying to give advice, and it was me giving you advice on how to play your cards.
You're like the Mr. Beast of Magic.
Right. I go around to other creators and I say, objectively, this is what you should be doing.
This is how you should do it. And you have this like...
You want to be rich like me, right?
Yeah. And then you kind of scoff. You're doing that, huh? You're like, have this like Kaiba energy from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Draw your last pathetic card, Yugi.
So you brought me to a Magic draft night.
Right.
And...
That was a big swing, and I didn't realize it at the time.
So the concept of that is everyone buys 3 packs.
Right.
And you open a pack, you pick one card out of it.
You got 8 people in a circle.
Yes, 8 in a circle. You pick one card, and then you hand the rest of the cards to your left.
Right.
And they pass the cards around, and at the end, once all the cards are picked...
Yeah, then the next pack you go to the right. And then, so it's like a fantasy draft, but instead of like available players, it's available cards in the pack.
And once you finish, you have sort of a deck, and then you play with that deck. I didn't know what was good. You had watched YouTube videos beforehand. Like, you knew what was good. You kind of knew what to look for.
Yeah, I think that... I wonder why I brought you to that. Because I may have been under the assumption that it was a
you thought I was smarter than I was.
Right, I had evaluated your intelligence, and I was under the impression that you were smarter.
Made a huge miscalculation.
I didn't realize that you were the magician you were the pissy milk boy that I saw when I was young.
There was a guy next to me who I would pick a card that I thought looked cool. Mainly I was going off of vibes in the artwork. And then I'd hand it, and the guy next to me would look at the cards remaining and what I skipped over, and he would go...
Yeah. Wow.
He kept doing this like
that's annoying.
Evil laugh.
There were 2 things about that. So one, okay, in my defense, and it may actually not be true, I may have thought that it was a sealed event. And the way that sealed works is that you open 6 packs, and then you keep all of those packs. And then you build a deck out of the cards you opened.
Oh.
And so I may have been under the impression that I would be able to sit with you and help you build the deck.
Yeah.
And also, usually those are pre-release events.
Mm-hmm.
And they're a lot more beginner friendly because just more people, like for example, Spider-Man comes out next month. And so there might be pre-release events for Spider-Man, people just getting into the game to play this new set because they heard about it.
Right.
And it's more of a fun vibes situation.
Okay.
That may have been where my head was at, but at the same time, I was fairly new to going in person to events. So I wonder what I was cooking.
There was a lot cooking in that room. The smell was wild.
Smell was wild, and there was a woman sitting next to me who was holding on to her raw feet with her hands and
That's
then touching
sick.
the cards.
It's just a little extra spice.
It was just literally like this.
Yeah.
Like you would do this with your 2 hands, except for one was a hand and the other was a foot.
That would throw me off. Was this during the pack selection?
And that's what was pissing me off.
Because I would do that with the cards that I'm like, I'm going to throw my foot on that. And hopefully it makes the whole...
In fact, maybe that's why it smelled bad. Because
Yeah.
they kept touching their foot. And then you'd pass the cards to them. And then they'd pick it up with their foot hand.
Yeah.
And I was like, you can't... what do we do? Do you say something?
You don't.
Do you make a whole scene?
They were metagaming.
Yeah, they were... Honestly, they were like it was the equivalent of like scratching your ass and then like shaking someone's hand.
But did it kind of make you avoid certain cards? Or did you power through with the
No,
foot
because
card?
I was in it to win it.
Okay.
And
That's the sign of...
I wanted to... Yeah, I was like, I'm going to sleeve these cards anyway. I'm going to mask the scent.
You should have
Brock
reached
Cologne.
out when you played against them, doing a handshake, and you pull your foot out and you guys link toes.
The smart play would be to carry around hand sanitizer
Oh,
and
yeah.
then just like casually offer it to them. Mm-hmm. And then, because you might do that in normal circumstances,
Right.
not knowing that I just need you to sanitize your hands and feet before touching the cards that everyone is touching.
Yeah, lube up those toes before you come to Magic, folks. If you're listening, let's make sure the dogs are groomed.
Please.
They do a lot of collabs, but I feel like Magic, they haven't tapped into the, YouTuber
True.
space.
They haven't.
So I wanted to sort of make a mock version of a couple cards that maybe they could do.
Okay. Universes beyond
Yes,
YouTube.
YouTube edition.
Right.
Where all the coolest, sickest people are.
Right.
All the sweetest, dopest.
Me, that guy who did a video about the poorest country in Africa.
Yes. Phidias in Parliament.
Yeah, Phidias in Parliament, of course. Who else is a great YouTuber?
I like the guy that eats the old like army meals.
Oh, I do like that guy.
He would be cool.
The guy who oh my god, the dude who drinks stuff.
Shoe nice.
He's like a not a mukbang YouTuber, but he might be in that genre. Oh man, I want to remember his name because one of my friends got me a cameo from him. He also just won a drinking competition. Badlands Chugs.
Badlands Chugs. I know that name.
3.6 million subscribers. This guy rules.
He would be good on Magic.
We bought a whole booster box in London
Mm-hmm.
of the what are they called? It was a Gulf War 1990 Pro Set Desert Storm.
Yes,
1990
yes.
Pro Set Desert Storm, yeah. And the booster box, let me tell you, fun as hell to open.
Oh, I bet.
It is truly a dark piece of our history that was listed as educational.
The trading cards.
The trading cards are an educational product in quotes.
But were they full art? How was the art style on these cards?
I mean, it ranged. A lot of them were very unbecoming headshots.
the headshots is a little lazy. I'd like a
I agree.
drawing of like Cheney, he's like fishing and there's a cute fish or something.
I needed an action shot of him like accidentally shooting his friend, and then his friend came out and apologized. Insane moment in history.
Like a missile card, but it's drawn in the style of like the planes, like the Cars spin-off universe.
I forgot that even happened.
Yeah, it's sort of that's sort of a hidden gem. of
Yeah,
the Cars
right.
universe. I think Dane Cook voices the main character in Planes. Why do I know that? I don't know. Never
That's
seen it.
That's an absurd pull.
Yeah.
That is an insane pull.
Yeah, I love planes.
Yeah, and when someone says that, and you go, "Oh, cool," and you don't realize they're talking about the little-known Pixar movie.
Yes. No, it's not Pixar.
Or little-known DreamWorks.
They farmed that out.
Who was that?
I think Disney might have made it as a straight to the Goodwill bins.
yeah, straight to Laserdisc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight to yard sale release.
Straight to HD DVD.
I want to pitch a couple cards, I think, for Magic to consider.
Yes.
So I commissioned a couple artists.
Wow.
To make some YouTuber creator cards.
Right.
And because you're the aficionado, you're the master, you're the Magic, you're not the milk piss baby pants Magic guy. You have cachet in the community.
For context of people who actually play Magic, I am a slightly above average Magic the Gathering player.
Is there a term like Grandmaster?
Grand
Wizard. No,
there is not. There are when you have actual accolades as like pro player.
Yeah.
You could say that you're a pro. You could say that you're on the pro tour. Like I am levels below people like that, but I do play a lot of casual.
I'm gonna pull out some of the art, and I think we kind of decide like you can help me figure out what their power levels might be, like a good name for them. And so let's go through some of these.
Yeah.
So first up,
this
is the Jarvis card.
Yeah. And he's like a tiefling, so to speak. He's got,
I don't know what that means.
Oh, he's got the like devil horns. He's like a tiefling is like a D&D, what would you call it? Race? I think they changed the name. Maybe not race, but a D&D type of identity, I guess.
I just sent a couple names, and then I let them cook on vibes and what they felt was right. So this is what came back. So I feel like this is very noble. Very
noble, which is interesting because like the tieflings like tend to have like a contract with some sort of devil.
Okay.
But I look very like paladin like. So this is maybe a Jarvis, reformed paladin, or maybe a Jarvis tiefling reformed.
Okay.
Ooh.
And so Jarvis tiefling reformed, and it's there's colors and like blue and stuff.
Yeah, this one looks very like
blue?
white blue. He's also maybe on his way to the castle, and there's a dragon, flying over the castle. This is really cool.
Yeah, this is well done. This is an actual artist. This is not AI. Real art
right,
was
you
made
told
here.
me beforehand that you commissioned artists. Are you going to be like linking them potentially in the?
I'll have their Instagram in the description. So you think there's a story? Do you think that he's about to go fight the dragon? And is that something that you would do?
Me, absolutely not.
No,
I'd rather
not.
be inside. I would take off my armor because it gets hot.
Yeah, that looks warm.
I would probably be inside playing a card, whatever this universe's version of a card game is. Dragon, big and scary. It also does look fairly sinister. Yeah. Like the town that he's going into, basing this entirely on like the shape of the roofs. I feel like if they were conical or very like hard angles, that would be more like noble city. Like this is more like, ooh, the evil realm of dragonborns.
Right. I notice Magic doesn't often have the clean mustache. They don't give characters that very often.
Yeah, that is a clean. I do have that shit on, so to speak.
Yeah, which is it's a nice touch. You gonna gas yourself up? Is this a high powered card? You think?
Ooh, interesting. So I will note that, and this is not gassing myself up. Notable of cards that people want to be cool, like in designs, he's aura farming.
Definitely,
he's aura farming. Like it's as if he knows he's being painted.
Yes, it's a portrait.
It's a portrait.
He might not even be going to fight anything. He just went out there to do the photo.
He does seem like maybe someone who came from a rough and tumbled background, got a little sniff of the high life.
Yeah,
and now he's commissioning artists to depict him
Yeah.
in these very courageous ways. But in reality, he's just posing on the medieval equivalent of like a studio lot.
So you think he might not be that high powered to cast?
I think he costs 1, a white, a blue, and a black.
That's
So
not
4,
bad.
he's going to be a legendary creature. Let's see. When he enters or attacks,
He just rizzes everyone.
let's give him first strike.
Of course.
He's going to be a mythic. I'm going to make him strong. And when he enters or attacks, you may discard up to 2 cards and draw that many cards.
Good card.
Good. I would make him a good card.
It would be a card if a guy drew it next to me, he'd go.
Yeah.
Next up, I believe, is your co-host.
Oh, shit.
Jordan Adika.
This is actually so sick.
Yes. This, basically, like I said, I gave names and I said, go off vibes.
Right.
So
And you said that to ChatGPT.
yes, I said that to Midjourney. No,
Right,
no.
Just kidding. You paid an
I
artist.
paid a real artist, linked below. So this is what came back for Jordan. So this, obviously, some like green shit.
But also like a black mage.
Okay.
Because like I feel like his vibe is giving magic. And I feel like in like casting of magic. He's next to a tree, but he's like a mage. So maybe he's some sort of like woodland like guy who maybe became a wizard.
He has a kind face. It
He
makes
does have
me
a kind
think that he's
face.
not cooking up something bad. But he might be. And maybe that's part of his whole deal.
Like maybe okay.
There's a hidden
And is
there's
that a real book or is that a book that he's like kind of
he's like Green Lantern.
yeah, he's Green Lanterning it.
And maybe he is cooking up some bad and I'm fooled by his like more kind. It's like it's his hidden British side.
This is Jordan Adika, Woodland Magician.
Woodland Magician. Okay, this seems like a good card.
I do like this because he like looks so fancy. We got to make him legendary.
And does he have good aura?
He does have good aura.
Can I have him work with like squirrels and stuff?
What if it was 2/2 for 2, no trample, and landfall, maybe 2/1. He's not physically strong, but landfall, discard the
words.
top card of your deck, which can synergize with other black green, like bringing things back from the dead type strategies, recursion
Right.
strategies, bring it back to the dead or bring it back to your hand, essentially using the graveyard as like a second hand. But if you discard a creature, then he can make a 1/1 squirrel token.
Now that I like.
Yeah.
He's out there just producing all this roadkill running around, and then he
Exactly.
brings them back from the dead. He's taxidermying.
It gives you a little bit of dumping things to the graveyard. It gives you a little bit of a go wide strategy. He looks cooler than me, and that pisses me off.
You guys, I mean, it's too. He kind of does.
He does. He has so much more aura.
He has a lot of aura, but I think that's because he's got that nice glow.
And he gets to wear so many rings.
His book is basically like a ring light,
yeah,
which I think is adding to the
it
aura.
is helping.
Whereas it's more natural sunlight.
Right. Maybe the squirrels he makes are like glowing, like Green Lantern-esque squirrels like this.
Oh,
They're
you're giving him too
oh,
much
what
aura.
if they're squirrel spirits? They're
Now
1/1
that's
squirrel
sick.
spirits. I actually dig that a lot.
I believe the next one is for me.
Oh, okay.
A little self-insert. Let's see what we got.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
This would be okay.
No.
And you told them, look at a photo of me and make the coolest possible guy you can.
I said think like epic fantasy and
Epic
give
fantasy,
me-
super buff and cool.
and go off of, as I said, like kind of vibes.
The vibes. Yeah, the
And-
vibes that you give out, which I think this is reflecting.
Well,
I would say this is like maybe the closest, most true to life.
I don't know if that's accurate.
It's just
And-
like so hyper realistic, I think. And it just encompasses like your whole aura without even
well, is
trying almost.
Wait, so are the green lines coming off me? Are those aura lines?
In a sense, yeah.
That And that's aura coming out of my nose as well.
Right.
Which
Bright
is,
green aura.
and the nose is very large. So I guess that is me.
Right.
I don't know why I have little like dog feet.
Right, but you do have these two barrels, which you have
That does
here as
this.
well.
I don't know if this is me actually.
So I think it is exactly you. And we're here right now. And you've been trying to quiet the pigs in the pig pen out back.
What I would guess, very high level, powerful
Right.
wizard or magic dude who's on the run because his power level's so intimidating.
Yeah.
And so he's sort of like doing this undercover thing.
Right.
So that people don't realize that there's this super, super strong, like sick, hot dude who's
that's definitely an A take for sure. I'm thinking Ian Slater,
okay.
farm jester.
Uh-huh.
And he has affinity for pigs.
Pig
Pig affinity means, so that would mean that if you have other pig creatures, his cost is reduced by 1. His cost is 9 in a green,
9 seems like a lot.
and he's a 1/1.
That seems like a bad.
So go with me on this though. So
Okay.
he's weak and expensive,
Uh-huh.
and when he enters play, he's immediately sacrificed unless you quit the game on the spot.
Well, then what, you sacrifice him and you win?
You lose.
Sort of like an Exodia.
So this could be one of those cards where you try to give it to another player so that they immediately lose the game. It's like a hot potato situation.
Okay. So I guess then there is some level of like strategy. And am I like lord of like animals and like cool like
So
lord
maybe-
of the swine?
Maybe Lord of Stink?
Well,
Maybe Lord of
Lord of Aura.
Lord of Piss and Shit, I think.
That's
Swine Lord.
Swine Lord sounds interesting. Piss and
Yeah.
shit, not as much. And I think, and again, that's a stink. I don't indicate. This doesn't give me stink. This gives me, like, you know, like the thing that comes around like Goku when he gets strong. I think that's
right.
what that is meant to indicate. And I think when you look at a party like we're going through,
Yeah. Those guys are cool.
I think that there's definitely, I could see all three of these dudes in a party together.
I think that he has another ability that he can't be on the field at the same time as any other creature
because they're intimidated.
because of his stink.
The stink thing. I don't.
Well, so he does have aura, and the aura. So in Magic, there is a type of enchantment called an aura,
Yeah.
and while it's not effectively on his body, when he comes into play, you create a token enchantment aura called Stink, and it's attached to him.
Okay.
And Stink means that it gives all other creatures minus 99, minus 99. If you, for example, you had like a 100, then maybe it would still be able to stick around because he would be able to withhold the stench.
all the creatures on the opponents too? Or
Those are
just
fine because they're further away. But anything on your field is severely impacted.
I don't understand the stink. I don't. Did I piss my pants?
Oh, yeah.
Is there piss?
You did.
That's not. That's no. That's like
But look,
energy juice.
for
or
as
something.
much as, and hey, I'll give you this. The pigs that are on the board with you, they can stick around because look how much fun they're having.
They do look happy, which makes me think I do have some positivity to at least the pigs.
But the pigs love your filth. Maybe stench gives a little buff to your pigs. Maybe +1/+1 to pigs.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can workshop this one. Let's
No,
move
I think
on.
this one's. I think we should lock this.
We
in,
can
actually.
probably talk. We'll talk to wizards and
Right.
we'll circle back. Let's
Okay.
move on. Next we have Ninja.
Oh shit!
Now what the fuck's okay? I'm
No,
not gonna
this
go
guy
back.
is cool.
Ninja. Okay,
So okay, immediately I'm
he
thinking.
is sick.
Immediately I'm thinking partner commander
Okay,
with his wife,
yeah,
who when she comes into battlefield gives him a food token not asked for.
that's cool.
Yeah, and then he has ninjutsu.
I like his moon connection here. Ninja of the moon.
Ninja of the moon.
Like
Ninja
something.
moon warrior.
Yeah, Ninja Moonwalker.
Moonwalker, dude. Wow.
Yeah, he's sick, and he's got the pickaxe
Dude, yeah, from Fortnite.
from Fork Knife.
From yeah, okay.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a crossover there.
Yeah,
Licensing they're gonna have to I
Right,
don't know.
right.
But yeah, he's looking cool as fuck.
He looks so
He's
sick.
so sick. But I mean, he does always look cool, but this
Yeah.
is cooler than normal. So he's got lots of moves.
I
And
mean, he looks like a Demir. You know, he's blue and black.
he's aura farming too.
He's so
because he's like
horrifying.
doing a
He
big,
waited for a full moon for this.
yeah, and he's doing a big move, but he looks so nonchalant.
So
too.
nonchalant. It's like that Kyrie layup.
Yeah.
Or that Kawhi layup.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes. He's unbothered. This
Yeah,
is a
completely
normal day
unbothered.
for him.
When he deals combat damage to a player, you generate 10 million treasure tokens.
What's like the USD trade on that? Like
Like
is that
roughly
about-
like $10 million. I
Oh,
think.
okay. So
Yeah.
he's loaded.
And you can cash out to real
Yeah.
life currency.
Yeah.
And they create that just for him. So this card is going to cost
It's expensive.
a pretty penny.
Can I trade the tokens for nut milk? Ninja nut milk?
Is that a thing?
That's his brand.
It's called that.
Not officially. The real ones call it that. But he sells a cashew milk.
Oh, he would need a whole themed deck.
Yeah.
I feel like he would get a whole deck that had unique ninja art, all
right.
themed around him and his universe.
Trying to shove him into one collection and have his own card is doing him a disservice.
There's just so much universe and world building to be done.
Yes. So we definitely have a lot to work with. I believe we have two more. So the next one is Mr. Beast.
Oh, interesting.
So he's definitely beastly, and
This is like
he's kind of jacked. He's on this like his swole arc.
he's on a swole arc. I'm kind of curious about his position, because is he just in a weird crouch?
He might be naked.
Because you see his leg is up. So it
look, he's holding a
implies-
burger.
Whoa.
He's got a little beast burger in there.
Whoa.
That's
He might turn his enemies into food tokens. Like once per
Ooh.
turn, he can choose another a permanent an opponent controls and turn it into a food token.
it's either a burger or the most like freaking chocolate that is just so edible.
Okay, well, how about this?
Maybe.
So yeah, and those are the tokens that come with him. You know,
Yeah.
they're like food tokens, but they're chocolate and burger. But if your opponent is using one of those food tokens,
Yeah.
they actually lose life instead of gaining it.
So he turns his opponent into a like somewhat edible burger.
Right. Like
that then
let's say his
hurts
opponent
them.
is Carl.
Yes,
Now he's the Carl Burger.
Carl Burger.
Chandler Burger.
Right.
Right. Your whole commander pod is Burger.
I would imagine the background. This is his like where he makes all of his employees live. In,
Right.
Like,
This
his
is
community.
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah, this is North Carolina, and things are getting a little heated in there. So
just a little heated. I think that this does seem like Jarvis Tiefling Reformed, he had a contract with Mr. Beast
okay.
and he broke contract.
Okay.
And that's why he has the devil horns. And
That's good
they're
lore.
a reminder, of where he came from, but he's forgotten all about that. Is the other talon on a rock, or is that just a big piece of chocolate?
That might just be a big old feastable.
Oh.
A feastable of death.
Well, Feastable of Death is like the flavor name they give his ability.
Yeah. And then it would have to have some sort of corny little name too, like like nuts, like let's get nuts or something. You know, like
You're obsessed with nuts. You
Let's
were talking
do
about
nuts.
Ninja's nut milk.
Well, we're trying to create a overarching theme, like you know.
Nut is just like a nut-based secret layer.
Well, he had a candy bar called like
Oh,
Eat
he
My
did.
Nuts.
Oh, these nuts, it was called.
These nuts.
Yeah.
I noticed these creators really like to tap into the nuts.
Tap
joke.
into like middle school humor.
Yeah, which is dope.
I think it's actually sick as hell when you know your audience and you
Exactly.
know who you're trying to target.
And his is sort of the spawn of the underworld. Is
Right.
who he's aiming for.
It does. These buildings in the background do. Now let's jump back to Jarvis Reformed Tiefling.
Okay, let's go back.
Look at those buildings.
Right.
And now
Maybe it's the same town.
maybe this is like, yeah, that's where he escaped.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't want to get anywhere near Raleigh, North Carolina.
No.
And that's why he's actually at the medieval equivalent of like a studio lot.
Yes.
And he just said, hey, paint Beastville behind me.
You're at North Carolina times, like medieval times.
Right. North Carolina Times.
And you're just enjoying it, whereas he's just ransacked the community. But in like a cool way.
Right, yeah.
And he's like,
University of North Carolina Chapel Hill is
And he's-
behind him in flames.
yeah, and he's actually helping everyone in the community.
Oh yeah. This is a flip card. And the front half is Beast of the People.
Okay.
And he's like holding his arms out and he's like an angel and he gives everybody 1,000 life
yeah.
and no creatures can take damage
Yeah.
while he's on the board. But after 5 turns have passed, he flips over.
He turns the cameras off and he leaves them in the
Right. The game ends.
Yes, it's over. Okay, so Beast is pretty powerful. Beast of the East.
Beast of the East.
The East Coast. And yeah, he's sick as fuck. Everyone in this whole set has been so cool.
Everyone's been so cool, including dumb donkey Ian shit stir of the pig of the oink lands.
I think that might have been a one-off because the artist, they told me that they were really inspired.
Right.
Especially
Well, because
drawing-
it looks just like you.
They told me that they drew a second piece of me because they were feeling inspired. So I believe that's the last one.
Okay,
which will
cool.
probably be an improvement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
This one's
this one's definitely not me.
I don't know.
Be...
I don't know. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of similarities.
I'm not sure who this is.
I mean, you're wearing a red hat right now.
A lot of people wear hats.
Right.
And
but
I mean, the file had said Ian Weasel version,
yeah, this is
which I thought was. I assumed I would be casting weasels.
no. And you were telling me that the reason that you keep a bat by your bedside is because you don't have your floppy sword anymore.
Floppy swords are more of like it's like a display piece,
Right. It's like a
but I don't have it anymore.
sword dysfunction.
I don't own it. I don't have sword dysfunction at all. All my swords are very straight and like rigid.
Now,
And I don't own boxers with polka dots.
well, because this was a past life, because you immediately we're capturing you right as you're about to die.
I'm probably about to use that. I'll spin and get it with the shield, I would imagine.
Yeah, that is a tiny shield meant for probably parrying.
Okay.
If you're lucky, and I mean, just look at you, you might bend down to pull your shorts up
Okay.
at the perfect moment to not be hit by the arrow.
So it's so this character is very very nimble, agile character. Maybe like a high-ranking thief. Or like a transmogrifier. I can turn into other. I'm like Beast Boy.
I feel like you maybe were turned into a weasel,
Okay.
and then you kept your normal IQ.
It's getting warmer in here. I'm
Anymore.
starting to sweat. Well,
You're in the hot seat.
I don't think I was a weasel in the past. I've never given that. I've never gotten that.
Well, that's because you had it, and it was taken from you. like your past life was taken from you when this arrow hit you in the head.
One thing positive about this is I'm getting the sense this is a very lovely community. I don't see destruction. It's a nice sunny day, so I'm probably protecting the peace.
You don't stink either.
I'm clean, which
Right.
they got that right for sure.
Mhm. And they got everything else right here as well.
I don't drool.
Look at these beautiful houses.
The houses are really nice.
Like, and the beautiful scenery, the rolling hills.
Okay. I definitely think that maybe this might have been, like I said, they're doing more of a, see, when we look at the others,
Yeah.
well, we'll skip over that quick. We'll look at, these are a bit more like on the nose. This is a bit more.
So if you go back, like, this is clearly an artist's rendition of a fictitious, like, no one actually thinks Mr. Beast is a devil. But
No.
But go forward one, that is just, it's like looking into a mirror. For
I
you.
figured this is a bit more of a artsy sort of. They went off the prompt.
This is
a
the
bit.
most hyper real image I've seen. In fact, the fact that it's not a photograph is surprising to me.
Okay.
And I just say kudos to the artist.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll have to talk to them, and maybe I won't put this artist in the description after all.
Oh, interesting. I'm getting a call from Wizards of the Coast, and they're receiving hundreds of thousands of pre-orders for Ian Dinky Weasel Man.
Dinky. I don't know if that's the word I would.
Oh my God, this
personally
is
use.
it's going viral, and it's a trending topic.
Bold, powerful.
They're saying that
Animal tamer.
none of those words are anything close to what they've printed.
King of nature and super rare. Like, everyone's getting it PSA graded because it's a very rare, powerful card. Okay, that's enough of this, and we don't need to do magic anymore.
That was fun. I mean, what incredible work from those artists.
This is a new show. Because of that, we're kind of figuring out our ads. We don't really have ads yet.
Okay.
I'm getting a couple, so I have to do an ad read though.
Yeah.
You know ad reads.
Yeah, of course.
You do ad reads, so I gotta grab my card.
Right.
All right. So just don't worry. You know, ad reads, big companies.
Yeah,
I've
done a ton of them.
These guys reached out.
Yeah.
So everybody, please take time to support Big Man Pill.
Wow.
Big Man Pill. They gave me the artwork here.
Right. I mean, it looks like it takes a small man and it turns him into the main character of Big Hero 6.
Yeah, he's definitely very squishy. In a good way, though. I don't want to say it in a way they might not appreciate, because they'll make me
definitely a
redo
good
the
way.
ad.
And is that the actual size of the pill?
Yeah, that's what they told me.
Big
It's for
pill
scale.
for big man. That makes sense.
You know, I'm so new to this. I don't have a good. I feel like I haven't quite learned my chops.
Right. Do you need me to step in? And
They gave copy.
Yeah.
Ad copy.
I mean,
Can
yeah,
you just
but-
handle that?
Yeah, of course.
I'm figuring it out.
I mean, this is easy peasy. Big man pill make big, no small. Big man do big. Small man no be big. Bevan
What was that?
Bevmans.
Bevmins?
Yes. Yo. Bevmans. You. Yes. Be big. Pill. When say pill, no good sick pill. They small man. Big man, big good. Bungpum.
Bungpum? Let's see that.
Oh man, I mean, I believe I read that.
It does say
verbatim.
bunk. Maybe that's bunkf. And I don't know what bevmins is.
I mean,
What do you think they
was-
were trying to say there? Bevmins, you yes be big.
I think they were specifically talking to one of your new listeners. Like if they were saying, "Hey Todd."
Oh, so Bevms? Bevms is some guy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very targeted.
Well, yes, of
That's
course.
smart
And,
in
it's a little
adding
insensitive that
advertising.
you're being so weird about his name.
Yeah. Bungf. Bungf. Okay. So Big Man Pill.
Yeah, I mean, I personally, I've been taking a big man pill, not small b big man, for a few years now, and I've just been pleased with the results. I was small man,
you small man, no, but now no small man.
but now
big
no
man?
small man, big man. So
Okay,
it's pretty huge for me. No pun intended.
that's good. They're gonna like that when you do that. If they have internet and are able to watch this, they did not. So they didn't include any URL or QR code or website link
Well,
or anything like that.
I assume big man pill is available where pill is sold.
Yeah, where you get pills by Big Man Pill, but I'm not sure where I got so I received a little scroll that a bird dropped off.
Okay.
And that's where they told me the copy and told me what to draw and stuff. So I assume that they'll pay me eventually. But this is one of our early sponsors, so I think it's good to support small business.
And it's big business, if you think about it.
But you do big pill, small business, big.
Honestly, it's like
Man.
if your small business took big pill.
Yes, which I am going to try if I can figure out how to get it. Frankly, I don't know how to get it. I'm shocked that you have tried the big pill.
Oh, I mean,
it's somewhere.
it's like a hero's journey. Eventually, you'll find it.
So everybody, please go support Big Man Pill. We really need it. We need money, bad.
I will caution you against doing brand deals without knowing if you'll be paid.
Well, it's sort of that thing of you're just trying to establish yourself in the
Right.
market.
Yeah, sometimes people do fake brand deals just to show potential brand partners that they're available.
Yes, I will. The fact I'll take a scroll from a bird, I'll sell whatever you want me to sell. Also, even writing Pill, my marker started to die.
Mm-hmm.
The cost of replacing that alone is, it's frankly unsettling. I don't know if we have those resources available yet. Why don't you just give me some of your sponsors? Can I have some? Give them to me. All of them. How about we trade?
Cut the cameras.
How about I'll get you in contact with Big Man Pill.
Okay.
And then you give me like a mattress company or whatever, something like that.
I think I will do the business thing of reaching out to them myself.
Mm-hmm.
And that way I get to keep all of the profit from all of my sponsors.
Yeah, I know negotiations. You know, you kind of start big,
Yep.
whittle it down.
Right.
So we'll figure that out. Big Man Pill available now somewhere. I need the cash. I had a very stressful conversation with my Turkish hair transplant doctor recently. He's trying to rip me off bad. So I need big man money.
You need big man money.
And
But hey.
yeah. So we'll get there.
Hey, I mean, in a past life, you were full of hair all over your body because you were a weasel.
Legit, I would, if I could do that devil's bargain, I would do that.
The
To have
the
hair
a
again.
beast's bargain.
A deal with the beast to be hairy again, even if it is in weasel form.
Yeah, you
People
don't know
fly
what
over the world to do that.
you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Exactly. Who's your favorite member of FaZe Clan?
Modern FaZe Clan or OG? Because FaZe Clans, they're having a renaissance.
Modern FaZe.
Modern FaZe, gonna have to go with Jason the Ween.
Jason. Yeah, he's sort of got a cult following,
He's
doesn't
got
he?
a cult following. He seems nice.
He's the cool. Is he the cool one?
I think he's the cool one. He's like the front man of the boy band.
You know anybody who knows FaZe Lacey?
Maybe.
Yeah, you should give me their contact information.
Okay.
Lacey is so sick.
Okay. So
FaZe
what I'm getting from this
Lacey
is
so sick.
you could have just asked me straight up if I had a contact to FaZe Lacey.
I
But
assume
made
you
this whole
wouldn't.
bit about FaZe clan.
I don't think you would know Lacey.
I don't, but
Exactly.
I'm sure I know someone who knows him.
I can tell who knows FaZe Lacey by looking at them.
The cut of their jib.
Yeah, so I figured maybe there's sort of a degrees of Kevin Bacon thing.
Right, and I do think that's true.
Yeah.
Let's see, he did Ludwig's basketball event.
He's so freaking sick and funny and cool.
Okay,
He's so sick.
I'll get that. I'll try to help get that message over.
Yeah,
there.
that if you could let him know. I've been trying so long.
I am getting that.
I'm not. He's not. You know,
It's gonna be okay, man.
he's not answering when I'm
Yeah. Well, you're laying it on a little
knocking on the
thick.
window.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's not working.
They've got armed security over there.
How heartbroken were you when Black Boy Max moved out of the FaZe house?
Oh, dude. Honestly, it was tough, but I think he's building his own thing, and I do, I do like that he is at the very least trying to challenge the transphobic rhetoric of Michael Porter Jr.
Right. He's out there. He's
And I'll say it, impressed that he was even willing to broach that subject.
YouTuber Michael Porter Jr.
YouTuber Michael Porter Jr., who should theoretically be training for his basketball season.
Right.
But he's made so much money, he might just be over.
Yes.
He might just be over it all.
Right. Things have been getting shaken up a little bit out there these days, aren't they?
It's true.
I have to check in with Twitch streamer Kyrie Irving a lot to get a sense of what's going on.
Oh my God. When Twitch streamer Kyrie Irving was watching a highlight reel of basketball player Kyrie Irving, I was like,
Yeah.
This is peak content.
Wow. What a crossover.
Right. And he was so enamored with the basketball player.
So a couple more questions for you. As we are taping this, we are one sleep away from the first day of MafiaThon 3. How are you mentally preparing for MafiaThon 3?
MafiaThon 3, I have my calendar marked.
Yes.
I don't know who to trust. Obviously Kai is like always the problem child. You never know what that guy's going to be up to.
No.
But then there's Agent.
Will probably be there at some point.
It's in his name to be an agent of sorts. So is he a double agent?
Is he an agent of chaos?
Or is he an agent of chaos? Or is he something in between?
There might be a few hijinks in store.
Maybe.
I think.
Is Phantom still in AMP?
Well, isn't that the big question?
That's
that
what
is
I'm
on
always
everyone's
wondering.
mind?
It's on everyone's mind.
And Phantom is very insistent that he is still a member, but we haven't fully gotten the sense that is necessarily entirely
Right. There's
true.
a lot of conflicting reports.
There's a lot of scuttlebutt.
A lot of scuttlebutt about.
Yes.
And abound.
Yes, it is floating around. Now, I guess the big question is Lil Uzi Vert going to make a return
I think
on
he
the
has
stream?
to.
He has
I
to.
think he has to.
He has to.
Oh my God, Lil Uzi, please show up.
Please show up.
I've got a huge bet on.
Take your time. It's a lot of information too. I mean, it's 30 days.
After a discussion with my financial advisor, I've decided to go all in on Polymarket.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm betting that Lil Uzi Vert will make an appearance. So if he doesn't, I'm gonna be in a rough spot.
That's going to be tough.
Yeah.
And you'll probably have to start doing ads for a big man pill.
I'll be on the Lil Uzi street
Yeah,
if I'm honest.
I see. The only safe bet I would really bet on is the Kevin Hart Drewski reunion stream, but the over under is not very profitable if I go for that one.
Well, I feel like they'll make in the finale. I feel like they will do probably some sort of commentating, some sort of announcing. I mean, Drewski's got a skit for everything.
What's your prediction? Over under likelihood by day 15, Bronny James on the stream.
Bronny James, I mean,
Is he earlier than the 15th?
I feel like he has to be because preseason's cooking up.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to. He wants to be seen as taking his basketball career seriously.
Yeah.
So try as he might, he might have to lock in on the court.
Yes. God, I hope
instead
he
of in front of a court of his peers in the Mafia.
It's important though to take some time for yourself and live a little. He's a young guy.
He's young.
He should be doing what he loves, and go out there, have fun, Mafiathon. Like this only comes once a year.
It only comes once a year, and I've been moving mountains to try to clear my schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Canceled several brand deals with Big Pill.
Yeah.
Big Man Pill.
Big Man Pill, yeah.
And times are a little tough and bread is a little tight, especially after that big Poly Market bet.
Yes.
But I'm going to be glued to my seat.
I heard JD Vance might show up.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, for
Shut
a
the front door.
sleepover stream.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my, he must be a great hang.
I don't want to spoil.
They're making him sleep on the couch, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I heard. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good bit.
That'll be a good bit.
Oh man, there's just been so much to look forward to these days. I've been glued to Scuba Ryan on Twitter.
Oh my god.
And Fearbuck.
Fearbuck, dude.
I've just been glued.
Poly Market. The other half of my net worth is in if Fearbuck ever tweets about Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
Because he's had a Giannis profile picture for several years.
He did tweet about Giannis because he was on iShow Stream.
Yeah. But that is in the fine print of my Poly Market bet. It has to be
That doesn't
solely
count.
about the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, you might be waiting a minute on that one.
Yeah.
Well, because there's just so much happening.
So much.
I mean, gosh. Not to mention, like, what's going on with Agent and Cinna and Extra Emily and
the Pokemon Go streams.
Yeah, they've been going hard.
They've been going hard. That's why I've got my Go phone with me. I've got to keep up.
I haven't eaten in 3 days.
I haven't. Let me tell you, to hit my Pokemon catch goals so that I can keep up with the dynamic Quattro.
Mm-hmm. Why weren't you invited?
I had a short list of things I asked you not to bring up.
Okay. Because you're like the Go. You have a Go phone, and this is like we got the Ash Ketchum hats on. Like we're Pokemon people. You went to the Pokemon event.
I went to the World Championship.
The World Championship. You'd think
you'd think that I would get a call.
Yeah, as they're running around the beaches.
Yeah, we're not even good friends or best friends on Pokemon Go. Me and any of them. They don't open my gifts. That's a mechanic in the game.
That's sad.
Yeah,
they would benefit from your knowledge.
So I would be inclined to agree.
One last thing here, because really I have to go. I'm trying to sync up my sleep schedule to when Mafiathon kicks in.
Right, so you need to get on East Coast time.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to kind of go take a couple naps.
Yeah,
I'm
sense.
sort of on this. You know, the guy who's trying to live forever, Brian
Johnson.
Brian Johnson.
No relation.
Yeah.
I wish I had such genes.
God, he's so smooth.
Yeah, literally. His
so
body
smooth.
is hairless.
Aerodynamic man.
Oh my god,
I wish
he should
I was
swim.
God,
Michael
he
Phelps
wish.
could never be that smooth.
It'd probably be dangerous though.
Yeah.
He might start soaking up the water in his pores, and he gets spongy.
Right. Oh yeah, I was gonna say he's so slippery. Like he would just slide all over.
Little otter man.
Yeah, he is an otter man.
Yeah, I'm sort of doing this Brian Johnson like kind of lifestyle thing to get my body prepared to be up so often for 30 days straight.
Right.
But anyways, so you like sports, basketball,
And I don't care who knows.
That's sort of a controversial opinion these days. Sports,
It's in the game.
because it's like you're around all the coolest people,
Right.
especially in this business,
Right.
And when sports come up, you feel compelled to be like, oh, when they put the ball in the net,
Yeah, sports ball. Couldn't even tell you what's going on.
Oh yeah, let me pitch into the hoop.
Yeah.
And everyone laughs so hard.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. That'll
And then
move the chains.
if you say, oh yeah, like I watch a lot of basketball, I have NBA TV, and
I do have
tune in,"
NBA TV.
people are going to bully you.
I feel
It's the
bullied
nerdy
by
thing.
NBA TV that they still charge me $20 a month
Yeah.
in the off season.
Well, I pay for Clipper Vision.
I paid for Clipper Vision for one season,
Yes.
and then I paid for Laker Vision last season, whatever the Laker one is called.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I do not.
The Clippers,
I do not follow that.
their new stadium, it's nice, but it's in Inglewood. And
It's a drive.
it's a drive. And I don't know how to do that.
Right. And they charged me $100 for water on accident.
Right.
And I never got refunded. You know how many
Right.
markers I could have bought with that?
Yeah, and they didn't send a pigeon to me and drop off a crisp $100 bill.
Yeah, I did not get. It's like Steve Ballmer has the money.
He
Why does he
does.
need my $100 for water?
It's just those people of that ilk. You know, once they've had a little taste, they soak it all up.
What do you think I'd have to do to become like sort of a Clippers celebrity? Because there's not that many.
Okay.
There's Paul Shear.
Yeah, you just need like a shtick.
Okay.
And either a shtick or a lot of money. Because you could be like the Jacob Imrani
One
for
I
the
can't.
Lakers.
Yeah.
Like the lawyer guy. Or you can be a beloved member of the fan community who shows up to every game.
Shit.
And then all the players start to recognize you because you've always got on a pink jacket, or you've always got a cool song that you play, or you carry around a trumpet.
Or I'm like just really like wet.
You could be the
And
wet guy.
I'm like just wet and sweaty and
You could
wet.
be slippery Ian,
That could work.
greased up Ian.
And then I
guy.
go, well, there's like 100 bathrooms there, so I could keep going in there to cover in
Continue
water
to-
and
yeah.
keep wet and moist.
Right, and you
Moist
should
Clipper
specify
Ian.
that it's not sweat.
No.
It is you are freshly applying
It's Clipper juice.
Clipper juice to yourself.
Yeah.
Who's juice for the season? And you go, I am. As
Yeah.
you wring out your head.
And then I'll have Clipper towels that I'm always drying off.
You
with.
buy floor seats and you make a puddle under your seat, and then they have to ask you nicely to stop doing that
Yeah.
because it's creating a hazard for the players.
So they should let me make a puddle if I want to.
I think it's just more about the physical safety of players on the court. Last thing you want is James Harden slipping and sliding on your Clipper juice.
They wouldn't last long either. They're kind of old.
That's
team.
what I'm saying, dude. You got the unction happening over there.
Right.
You got a team full of 35-year-olds.
Well, here's my thing is it's just Billy Crystal's not showing up to the Clippers games as much. He was their guy.
Right.
There's a Billy Crystal size hole for celebrity endorsement for the Clippers.
Right.
That's me.
You could hire a prosthetics and makeup artist
And be Billy Crystal.
and be Billy Crystal.
That'd be sick.
You could like do like a body transformation where you just quite literally add lots of silicone to your body
Yeah.
to just meet Billy Crystal's exact silhouette. Imagine how viral it would be to have Billy Crystal tap a Billy Crystal impersonator on the
Yeah.
shoulder and say, "Hey, you're in my seat." And you go, "No, you're in my seat."
Ooh, that's good.
And then you guys fight.
That's viral. We've been waiting for some more Billy Crystal clips
Right.
online.
Well, I keep searching for it and on Twitter, and I go under the new tab.
Yeah.
And there's nothing.
He hasn't been very active these days. I think he
Right.
might be prepping for MafiaThon, which is probably what's going on. But what
That
if I
is
just sit
absolutely what's
courtside
going
and I clip my fingernails and toenails, like, because Clippers?
Because Clippers, yeah.
And I'm just sitting there doing that, and they'll be like, oh, that's quirky and funny. Let's make him like kind of a mascot.
Right, the guy who's perpetually... You don't have enough nails for that.
Fuck.
You would run out.
That's fair.
I feel like you were onto something with Clipper juice.
Clipper juice is strong. Sometimes your best ideas are your first ones, that
Right.
gut instinct. Okay.
I learned recently that WD-40, its only lubricating properties are the small amount of mineral oil inside of WD-40. So
Okay.
what if you corner the market with Clipper juice,
And I sell it?
you sell it, and it's more lubricating,
Okay.
and also it's a perspirant, like the opposite of an antiperspirant. It just makes you sweat more.
So that would you like that product? We could use you as kind of like as a
I'm busy.
testing thing.
No, I'm busy that day.
Because you sweat.
I do.
So that could be good data point.
But I'm busy that day.
That day,
The one,
which day is
the one that you said?
I haven't said a day, but
I see that, and that's when I'm busy.
how do I be big podcast? You make show.
Have you taken the pill?
No, not yet.
Okay, well, as soon as you find it.
But you make big show, big YouTube, big show, talking show. And people like show.
Yeah.
How do I make people like show, watch show?
Did you microphone?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you Weasel?
Not anymore. Weasel show would be good. You feel like I'm filling a gap that is much needed in the podcast space?
That's what I was
Which is
saying.
sort of like a guy who might post on Letterboxd and
Right.
like is a bit kind of a hipster guy.
Well, like
and
a white guy who's into basketball and like potentially rap music.
Yes. That's pretty unique character, right? That
I would say so.
Is like
I've never seen it.
in podcasting
In podcasting especially.
is probably a market that
I
hasn't
mean,
been
white
filled.
guy microphone, two things I've never seen in the same room until today.
Right. Yes. Can't Grow Up, Neverland type thing where I talk about like how Godzilla and like 90s stuff and cartoons.
Yeah.
And like,
This is music to my
and I like
ears.
video games.
Dude, no one likes that.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
So you were like,
I was kind of
Cornering the market.
I was second guessing for a second
No,
there,
dude.
but I'm glad I wanted to ask you
oh my gosh.
to make sure that there's still a viewpoint and there's still like a voice that hasn't been heard.
I'm smelling market opportunity all over.
Cool. You like sports, you like basketball stuff. One of the biggest basketball movies ever, Space Jam.
Yes.
We're gonna act like we're drafting
Okay.
for Space Jam 3.
Okay.
So we have the Space Draft 2025.
Oh,
Team
shit.
Ian and Team Jarvis.
Who's got first pick?
I think we got rock, paper, scissors for it. And we'll go on shoot.
Okay.
No funny business.
Okay,
All right, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ah,
Boom.
you got me.
Okay. Space Draft 2025, ladies and gentlemen, and my producers and all my staff, they're going to bring in the orchestra.
So packed house.
And they're all clapping right now, but our mics are so clear and good, you can't pick it up on the mics. This is going to be a tough one for me coming out the gate. Right away. And I'm not going to say my full strategy here,
Okay.
but I'm noticing there's a couple similar roles.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, positions we know.
Yes, positions that I could probably circle back to. Some of them I don't know if I'll get as good of a circle back.
Right.
So for that reason, I think I'm going to have to draft as my first round draft pick Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Clifford the Big Red Dog from the live action Clifford
Yes.
movie.
Clifford the Big Red Dog as probably my center.
Okay, yeah.
I've
I mean, he
noticed-
is very big.
I'm noticing there's not a lot of size on this roster, so I
Right.
think Clifford, he can box him out
Yeah.
pretty easily. Hopefully,
I mean, he's
doesn't-
going to get a lot of rebounds.
He's gonna be rebounding. Granted, hopefully he doesn't bite anybody.
I mean,
I don't know how trained he is, and if he like pisses on the court, that's like a pool.
that is a pool.
So that
It becomes blitzball.
yeah, it might be delay of game,
Yeah.
and I might get a T for that technical
Right.
if he does it too much.
It's a tinkle
A
foul.
tinkle foul. Yeah, that's rough. So, first round, I'm going with Clifford.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the floor is yours.
The floor is mine,
For Team
and
Jarvis.
I'm going to have to go with Jigsaw for first pick.
Jigsaw is
Now,
very
Jigsaw,
interesting.
I get it. You know, he's small in stature, but he's a floor general. He's my Chris Paul. The things
Okay.
that he can cook up on the court are he's going to lay traps.
Now, my question is, does he get to keep the tricycle?
I don't see why not. There's no rule that says you can't have a tricycle on the court.
One of my coaches challenged that one.
Okay.
We'll
well,
see. It depends.
In that case, I do think he does. I think he could move. I think he chooses the tricycle to be more spooky, scary.
yeah,
But I think that he's got a really fast floor speed, ground
he
speed.
will be quick.
Yeah.
He'll be quick. He'll be laying traps. Granted, he doesn't have a lot of size.
Not a lot of size, but from my point guard, I Don't care about that.
He creates spacing.
He creates space in a lot of different ways, and really, he's like a Yuki Kawamura.
Okay.
Okay, he's small but mighty,
Right.
and I'm look. I don't want to go into too much of my strategy, but
Yeah. Yes. You don't want to spill all the points here because I'm thinking on how to counter as we go.
right.
Now, granted, that is a spooky. That's a spooky character. And my character might get spooked, so we might have to counter. And because of that, I will for probably I'm gonna say as my shooting guard option. I'm probably gonna go with the ant from Weapons.
Okay. Now, I'm seeing Weapons tomorrow,
Okay.
so I don't know a lot about... I haven't seen the scouting report on the ant from Weapons.
Okay. Sorry, aunt.
It's regional.
I'm sorry. Aunt. Yes, okay. In that regard, she has sort of an interesting sort of a 3-and-D.
Yeah.
And she can counter Jigsaw, I think, in sort of the spooky meter. She knows some... Because you haven't seen Weapons, I will not go into too many details.
Okay, great.
But she brings a witchiness to the floor that I think could be valuable. There aren't a lot of there's not a lot of a witch factor going on this roster.
Not
here.
yet.
So yeah, I'm going with the aunt. I think she can sort of play this role. It's going to be sort of a reliable player that not a full-on star, but you can count on him in a pinch.
Right.
You know, this is sort of my Jalen Williams sort of character, I think.
Yeah. Really high production, maybe not getting all of the spotlight.
Yeah, not the number one.
Not the number one, but a strong 1.5 to 2.
And you can count on him. Yeah.
Well, for pick 2 pick 4 in Space Draft 2025, Team Jarvis will be selecting Tony the Tiger.
See, I was eyeballing him.
He's great.
He's straight up got a ball in his hand.
He's already got a ball in his hand, and that just tells me that he's got good hands because he's only holding a soccer ball if he's a goalie. But I've got him at center. I don't know if you've seen Tony the Tiger sized up against some of his competition, but he's quite tall.
He's got size.
He can strong arm. You know, he's not gonna get boxed out in the paint. Okay.
Right.
And he's a bit of a team captain vibe. He's a leader.
Yes.
And we need that kind of energy on the team.
He's got that dog in him.
And that tiger.
And that tiger as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he'll have more speed, you know, sort of compared to like a Clifford.
Right.
A Clifford's sort of my Jokic.
Right. No,
But
Clifford is, and he's crafty.
He's crafty, but he might get distracted. You know, Jokic gets distracted. He doesn't know if his heart's fully in the game.
Right. I mean, he's thinking about he's thinking about chasing squirrels.
Yes.
And honestly, when you see him off the court, you're like, does this guy love squirrels more than he loves ball?
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be an issue for me.
But
Okay.
But his production on the court speaks for itself.
So here's what I'm going to do. I select, for my third pick in Space Draft, I'm selecting Jonesy from Fortnite. Jonesy. I think I'm going to have Jonesy sort of filling my... Going to be sort of my number 4.
Number 4?
Know, he's my power forward kind of.
Right.
He's got some strength to him.
Mm-hmm.
He knows he can move. That's the thing. He whether he's cranking 90s or going to the paint.
Yeah, he can strafe. He can slide.
Mm-hmm. I believe he can get boards.
Mm-hmm.
He can get rebounds, I think. He's
Yeah.
going to be a great rebounder.
For sure.
Definitely, if you get sort of a pick and roll action with Jonesy in there, he's going to
I don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
No. He's going to just take over. So, yeah.
Okay. Gives me a lot to think about.
Yes.
For my third pick in Space Draft 2025, and it's close.
Yeah.
our draft board does have a lot of these guys pretty high up, and there's still some available talent. Team Jarvis is going to select Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight is such.
Now, Hollow Knight as a shooting guard.
Yeah.
So he's you think he's just 3-and-D,
Yeah.
but this guy can get up there. In
Yeah.
many ways, he's like a Muggsy Bogues of his time.
Okay.
He can dunk. He can also get a lot of steals on the defensive end.
Yeah.
So I've got big hopes. I don't see a lot of holes in this game, but it's a very non-traditional game.
Yeah, and he has a lot of additional skill set. He can pretty much play any role, I think.
Truly, he's a jack of all trades.
He's versatile. He's small, but he could sort of be like an Earl Boykins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking Boykins.
Yeah.
When I picked him, but just the fact that he can get up there, despite his small size, he covers a lot of space. So he can get he's going to get a lot of balls that you don't expect.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got two kind of quick, you've got some fast movers. And then Tony, he's sort of your Giannis, I think.
You don't not want to see his Euro step.
Yeah, he's got athleticism.
Yeah.
And so I think I need to add a bit more speed to my roster.
Okay.
And for that, I think I have no choice but to go with Toucan Sam.
Okay. Yeah.
Now,
respectful pick.
Toucan Sam he's going to be grabbing rebounds, and he's also he is going to be very aware of the floor placement because of that top-down view.
And he's a lob threat.
Yes, so he's going to be lobbing, he's going to be dropping the ball where it needs to go. He's going to be a good communicator. He's definitely he's going to be reliable in that sense. So I think Toucan Sam rebounds.
The angle that he's going to be able to see. He'll be able to pick up switches. He will know, what play that your team is running before they know themselves.
Yeah, his biggest issue, I think, is something he needs to work on is when he goes for the ball, he allows a lot of goaltending. Because he's always flying up top, and he gets a little eager.
Yeah, I think my concern with him would be it's tough to fly too low because you need space for your wings, but too high, and now the ball is. I feel like he's gonna get stolen from a lot. I think that dribbling the ball is a bit of a challenge for a flyer like him.
Not having thumbs is tough.
But he's gonna do a lot of touch passes.
Yeah. His strength is off the ball.
Yeah.
And
he's like Steph Curry off the ball.
Yeah.
He never stops moving.
Yeah, exactly. So you're always wondering where he's gonna be at, and he can kind of confuse the defense. So yeah, that's my selection.
For me, power forward is going to be... it's tough, but I'm going to have to go with Garfield from Live Action Garfield.
You got him first.
Yeah.
He was going to be next for me.
Yeah, the Garfield's on the board. He was our top pick, mostly in the power forward position.
Yeah. He was projected high.
And many would be surprised to see him going this late.
Yeah.
But... there were some specialists on the board that we had in mind for our game plan for our team, and I just think that this Garfield, he stands tall, hates Mondays, doesn't play those games.
True, he sits. He doesn't do back-to-backs.
He sits. Yeah, people. There was a lot said about his offseason with the lasagna, for example.
Yes.
People compare it to James Harden in the fat suit. But once or Luka,
some of those new photos of him, he is looking healthy.
Does it every offseason.
He's looking healthy.
He does it every offseason.
Yeah,
and he lures you in. But regardless, I think at 25 pounds, at 35 pounds, I think he is. He's our guy. He's our PF.
Yeah, he's definitely a strong choice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to have to box him out. And he's just so... Garfield is sort of the Larry Bird because he... Not necessarily in build, but prolific trash talker.
Oh my God.
His sarcastic wit.
Oh my God, he's gonna pull a Lance Stevenson blowing someone's ear.
Yeah, and he gets in their heads.
He gets in their heads.
And I'm worried about that. So his old teammate John.
Yeah.
John plays in China now.
Dude, John can barely get off the bench with the Shanghai Sharks.
Yeah, John is gone. He's out of the league.
Yeah, more like gone.
Gone.
That's what I call him.
Yeah. So you don't want Garfield in your ear, and that's going to be tough. And so because of that, again, you're bringing size. You're adding more size there. I'm realizing I might need to rely on small ball a little bit here, and
I can see that,
and go speed. I think I got to go with one of the K-pop demon hunters.
They were on our board.
Yeah.
But because I haven't yet gotten into K-pop because I haven't yet tapped into K-pop demon hunters, I just haven't watched tape.
That is sort of, I'm going off of very basic scouting report due to the fact that I lost my Netflix login recently.
Right.
And
just in time for K-pop demon hunters to go number 1.
Yes. And so I actually haven't been watching their season, but I've noticed the other teams have been circling, and it's sort of like a let me take this before you can situation.
Right.
I'm sensing.
I mean, at the very least, at the trade deadline, you might be able to fetch a pretty penny.
Yes, and I do know that they do hunt demons, and so that's gonna.
I mean, Tony is a demon.
Tony is an absolute demon.
Don't even get me started on Jigsaw. What is he?
Jigsaw has a lot of demon energy, so they are going to get hounded. They are going to get this. K-pop demon hunter is sort of the Lou Dort. They're going to be in the torture chamber.
The lockdown D.
Yeah, lockdown demon.
Lockdown demon. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of dogs.
Okay.
I've had my eye on this guy out of Australia.
Okay. Yeah.
He's look. I've seen the hype with Marcel the Shell.
I know.
I know that for their size, they have been able to put up unbelievable production in the NCAA.
Yep. There's concern there, though.
There's concern. A little bit of a Ben Simmons. Are they afraid of the ball?
Yep.
Okay, can they mentally hang? And for that, I'm going to have to go with Bluey.
Bluey, very good selection.
Yeah.
Bluey, people were thinking Bluey was going to go higher.
Well, this
Bluey
is like a
slipped through the
reverse
cracks.
Young Hansen of sorts,
Okay.
He was sitting front row at the draft and didn't go till late. But I think that our team is going to be it's incredible value pick. Bluey is all about friendship, all about teamwork.
Yep.
And he is going to be a playmaking guard.
Yeah.
You know, he can shoot the ball, but he can also. On D, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, that's definitely a very safe pick. It's strong. Bluey. My only concern with Bluey is very family-oriented, friendship-oriented.
It's true.
And, there's a lot of road games.
Right.
Bluey might get a little homesick.
Yeah, and that's something that he's going to travel with. We're allowing a few of his friends on the team jet.
Okay, that's good. Also, how are you going to address the gambling problem?
Well, things are different in Australia.
Okay.
They do have a lot more access to gambling machines in your everyday, corner stores and such.
Yeah.
And he, outside of, games in Vegas, for example, Summer League or for the new Vegas team that we'll be forming.
Yes.
He'll have some access to that, but we're gonna keep him clean. We've got team mental health professionals. We've got team gambling professionals to keep him out, and we're keeping a tight lid on any of the sports books.
Okay.
We're making sure that we've got phone taps.
Okay.
We've got phone taps. We're going to prevent any of his extended network from placing bets, bidding player props on his unders. So we're not looking for another Jonte Porter situation.
No, definitely
We're
not.
looking ahead at a very high upside player that we think we can grow with, and he's our guy.
And it's a different league these days, and it's a positive place. There's a lot of positive reinforcement, a lot of resources. So I think he can prove to be a star.
Michael Jordan had a gambling problem too.
Exactly, and look where he is now.
Look where he is now.
He's glowing.
Incredible.
Okay, for my sixth pick here, my sixth man. This might be a controversial one. The fan base is going to be a little frustrated with this one, for sure.
Okay.
But sometimes you have to take risks, and you might be surprised with the result. And that's why at number 6, Team Ian is selecting Anxiety from Inside Out 2.
Wow.
Now, this is sort of the intention here. Anxiety has there's concerns. They're injury prone.
Right.
I've heard they're anxious, which is something that is a concern, but it can be overcome. It's like Paul George's bubble season.
Right.
Sometimes things happen. But that doesn't mean we have to shun the player.
Steph Curry's ankles.
Yes.
Can be overcome.
It can be overcome, and Anxiety, I think, is going to be a really sort of a it's going to be a real Cinderella story, I think, with Anxiety, because we're also in the business of developing talent. We're not trying to draft the star right out the gate and completely disregard the fact that you do need a full roster. You need people that can grow with the team, people that you can develop. And he does have a lot of positive qualities.
Sure. He's very vigilant.
Yes.
One thing about Anxiety is they're thinking about a lot of stuff.
Yes.
And they can juggle a lot.
He's alert. He definitely can have a good sense of what's going on in the floor. He anticipates.
Anticipation.
It's very strong. And we're going to really try and tap into that in the training camps. Put him with a good coach. We've really been working hard on that.
Greg Popovich coming out of retirement as a player coach.
Yeah.
Maybe could help develop some of these young guys.
Exactly. So we hired Doc Rivers.
Doc Rivers.
Yeah, to really develop.
That guy has been riding one championship for a long time.
Yeah, and I think, this might be the one.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've got him in as his backup coach.
Right.
We don't have him as primary. We just
probably a good place for him.
We just like
a
paying
Darvin
him.
Ham situation.
Yeah, we like having him around.
Right. Well, the players love him.
Yes, and I think there's another thing that we can kind of tap into with Anxiety is that sometimes Anxiety can be a little infectious if you got someone harshing the vibe.
Right.
And so we think that you put Anxiety next to, Garfield or even Bluey.
Yeah.
They might be getting a little in their own head.
True. It's funny you mention that because for our six man, we're thinking about who is the most temperamental player on our team. It's Garfield from the live action Garfield. And he's got a lot of issues with Mondays. He's got the thing with lasagna. John is in China. So it's call it a Thanassa situation, but we're drafting animated Garfield as well. Yeah. And honestly, maybe he isn't as productive as people targeted him more for G League.
Yeah.
But I think he is going to keep live action Garfield at a level that he's happy with. Like we're sweetening the pot for him so that he is more enveloped in our team.
Absolutely.
There's more an affinity for what we're willing to sacrifice to keep him happy.
And that first photo op when they go on the court together is going to be, it's going to have sports media in a frenzy.
Just wait for the Shacked and a Fool clips, those garbage minutes when animated Garfield comes out. Yeah, and hits those nasty 360 layups.
Animated Garfield throws the lob to live action Garfield.
Oh my god!
Oh,
that's
it's gonna
what
be
dreams are made of. It's gonna be, it's gonna be a Dwayne Wade LeBron photo.
Yeah. Now it's not going to happen often because he's absolutely shit at the game.
Hey, this is what we have development coaches for.
Right. Okay.
And more than anything, we need live action Garfield at his best.
Right.
And some say we can't get that without animated Garfield by his side.
So true. And this leads us to our final two. Now, for my last pick, this pains me because both are really interesting options. I am going to have to select, for our final selection for Team Ian, the background. No, my final selection is long legs.
Wow.
Now, main concern with long legs, age.
Yeah.
Age is a huge factor for draft.
It is. I mean, you see 24-year-old, four-year college players losing draft stock simply because they chose to play that last year.
Yeah.
And now look at long legs.
And long legs has really been developing. You know, people say, you know, sometimes maybe it's a benefit to stay college ball, you know, just sort of work on your craft, chop wood, carry water, so to speak. It's practice. They're really
Especially with
honing.
NIL deals.
Yes. Now, granted, long legs I think might be like 80 years old, which would make them the oldest player in the league, probably. But that means that they are going to sort of be a calming presence in the locker room. I'd like to think.
And look, this is there's definitely like a documentation issue here, but there are rumors that Jigsaw is 270 years old.
That's what, you know, I didn't want to be the one to talk about it because it is rumor.
They are on paper they're 14.
Yes.
So it is a bit of a risk,
Yeah.
But just based on our back channeling and background checks that we've done, we're willing to take that risk, especially for the upside. that is
Exactly.
Jigsaw.
And with long legs, my concern, you know, sometimes, you know, if there is disagreement in the locker room, Coach Rivers is just kind of, he's losing the room.
Who do you guys have at head coach?
Head coach, I believe, we haven't fully announced it yet.
Okay.
But I guess I can give an inside scoop. Head coach is actually going to be the mouse from Cinderella.
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
With Doc, this
With
could
Doc.
be his renaissance.
Yes. The mouse, small body, big heart is what we've been saying internally. And that's kind of our ethos with potentially doing some small ball as well.
Yeah.
And I think he'll keep long legs in check. Our big issue, though, is if Doc starts losing the room, long legs might, you know, summon Baphomet or something, which has been that's been something the rumor mill has been talking about.
Yeah.
With some of these
it's like
NCAA games.
I heard that happen in the 60s, but there's no tape.
Yes.
So I've just heard the audio,
Right.
and it sounded horrifying.
Yeah. It was allegedly a bloodbath.
There's that photo of long legs holding up the paper of Baphomet
Yeah.
right next to the scoreboard.
Yeah. Now, we believe sort of in letting people grow, second chances.
Yeah.
And if it gets rough, I think that's why K-pop Demon Hunter could be a good counter.
For sure. I mean, you've got to have a demon hunter on the roster if you've got a demon summoner.
Yes, exactly. And that was what our scouts were really hammering in on this one. So for the last pick,
Yeah,
means-
Marcel the Shell, come on down. Welcome to the team. We had Marcel on our boards, and I think we'll be able to do a lot of great work together.
Now, what do you think of the rumor that Marcel has been a bit of a locker room cancer at times?
That's what we have our like mental health professionals on staff for, to really help Marcel build his confidence.
Okay.
And did we tell you who we got for a head coach?
No, yeah. Who is your head coach?
Ben Shapiro.
Wow.
Yeah.
He has an analytical
mind. And, it's not going to be about ego. You know, as a short king himself, he's all about the X's and O's. And
That's fascinating.
horrible person in real life, incredible basketball mind.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what everyone says. I'm very curious to see how he will work together with live action Garfield.
Oh my God.
I could see some egos clashing.
Yeah, especially because they were on his go woke, go broke list.
Yes.
But I'm thinking they're going to put, I mean, look, he's agreed to set all of his shit aside. Daily Wire is in flames.
So it's an interesting conflict of interest because we all know Ben Shapiro recently announced his podcast with animated Garfield, which it seems like
It is a bit of there's a lot of relationships to manage here.
Right.
And I will say that, look, I'm not going to call him Le GM Field, but I will say that he put his paw on the scales a little bit.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
but talent is talent.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. And
And-
we're here to win.
Yes.
And we've got a young coaching staff who's looking to learn. And we'll make some changes when the time comes if things aren't looking great.
Wow.
But we're happy for the upcoming season.
Yes, we are looking forward to seeing you in the Cartoon Cup. There's a lot of competitors.
I mean, we'll first probably see you in the in-season tournament, where we'll kind of stamp, hopefully make a little name for ourselves, get
Yeah.
people on the radar, kind of like a Pacer situation, okay?
Yeah, get the word out.
Get the word out.
Hopefully everyone can stay healthy and we'll have a good season.
All right.
So, thank you for this.
Hey,
This was a great
I'll
draft.
see you there.
I'll see you there. And this concludes the porch because it's so fucking hot in here. You're doing better than I am.
Again, reducing my movement. It's a huge aspect.
That's a move. You know, what do you think it's smart to give people rocking chairs for audio? Just doing this with the audio?
I think for the ambiance, I'm pro.
Cool.
Also, I feel like a Shure SM7B can do a lot.
Yeah.
And the only risk is if you don't have someone who's like familiar with microphones and doesn't know like how to talk into one.
Right. But you're a pro. You've been around the block.
Yeah, I'm also not rocking too much, and I say this now, but if the audio is trash, my bad.
You've got audio etiquette. Do you think it's smart for me to pipe in maybe a bunch of like cricket sounds and white noise?
Yeah, you get
Cars going by.
yeah, like a dust. What is it called? This thing?
Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed comes across.
Yeah, a little Foley at work. Yeah, birds. That'd be but that's copyright, I think. So we can't.
Yeah, that was
be able to
claimed
do that.
immediately.
Yeah, that'll be bad. All right, thank you for joining us on the porch. I hope your car is charged by now. The little rat that I have running in the
He
wheel.
did pass out of exhaustion.
It's not. He hasn't moved in like
Yeah,
an hour.
you should probably check on that.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to go cool off and take Big Man Pill and take a load off, you know.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Jarvis, the guy,
The guy.
the guy who does stuff and is a cool
True.
guy.
That's exactly how
That's
how it's written up in my will.
And I'll get you one of those. I'll get you one of those magic cards.
Oh.
Just Wizards of the Coast. Don't come after me. It's parody, freaks.
True.
All right. Goodbye. All of you wonderful people who have already supported on Patreon, it means the world to me. So I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to Katie, Natalie, Little Lufa, Anitya, Tyler, Nana, Kayla, Kevin, Rye, Elizaveta, Kate, Vincent, X Foley, Kimberly, Sarah, and Blizzard. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. This is my first video. If it's better than, let's say, doo-doo garbage, I'll be pretty satisfied. Hello! Because Ruben has appeared on camera, he is going to demand 40% of all Patreon revenue. He has a ruthless agent. Ruben, do not knock the microphone on the ground. And there it is on